Morning, McCall. This is Damon Johnson. I'm at SHOT Show. It's day 3, Thursday, January 24th, and I have the pleasure of introducing you to a couple of the executives at Horus, an Orofino-based company. Here to my right is Dina, Todd, and Shaq. Hey guys, thanks for having me over to your booth.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
So how's the show been so far?
Good, busy, fun. I think really fun.
All of that together, right?
Yeah.
And for many, many days.
Yeah, losing our voices.
Good. So Orofino, Idaho.
Yep.
As you know, I'm only visiting Idaho companies here at SHOT Show. There happens to be 41 companies, which I found to be amazing.
Although I'm not surprised. It's outdoor paradise.
Outdoor paradise, and a great segue to understand what is Horus. Can
Sure.
you tell me a little bit about the history, how it was formed, and why Idaho?
Yeah. So it started out as a reticle company, solving a problem of being able to shoot farther and better. Todd created a special reticle that has been in use now for a number of years.
So I started with the company about 14 years ago. So mainly in competition, after doing well in several competitions, the military asked me to come in and show them how to use the product. So we jumped into training at that point, and I've been training military all over the world for the last 14 years. So everybody's went to the trimmer reticles. It's a reticle I designed several years back, but now everybody's adopted it, and that's what we're trying to get out to the public now and show them how to use the reticle and what it can do for them.
So when the original owner, his name was Dennis, decided he was done, he was ready to retire, we saw an opportunity, and Night Force is an Orofino-based company. The owner of Night Force jumped in and said he wanted Horus. And so that's how we ended up in Orofino. And although the owner is actually Australian, he has a big ranch in Riggins. So he's down there 4 times a year for a couple of weeks, a month every time. So it's truly, now we're Idaho all the way.
That's a fantastic story all the way around. And now you have this technology.
Yep.
You're applying it in your own scopes. There's also IP that
Yes.
other scope
Yeah.
manufacturers can employ.
Yes.
And you have some cool technology here to your right.
Yep.
That we're going to get a chance to demonstrate.
Yeah.
You want to tell me a little bit about that technology and how it got to the VR world?
Absolutely. So really what Todd said, it was a military-based reticle. I mean, that was the application for it. But we needed a training tool that wasn't so expensive, where we could really adapt real-world situations. So depending on where the troop was going to be deployed, we could have that weather, we could have that atmospheric, and have a absolutely real ballistic calculator happening. So this was created. We used Todd's reticle. We put people in a virtual world wherever they are going to be, and they can practice shooting. We can change targets. We can have static targets, moving targets, whatever the military needs. We've adapted, and it's really pretty revolutionary in the VR world and in the military world.
One of the biggest problems that we have as a company is ensuring that everybody understands how easy it is to use. And trying to get that across, that's where they created this VR game. But actually, it's just like an instructional tool. The guys can get on it. Even the military at first was very intimidated by it. They look at the reticle and they go, man, this is too busy, which really means I don't know how to use it. So once you get on the game and see how easy it is, you pick it up fast and you go, oh, this isn't hard at all. Actually, this is easy. I'm pretty good at long-range shooting now. So, and that's what we're trying to do, is show how easy it is to use the tool.
Yeah, and so long range, the idea is to take it out of the military world and bring it into the civilian and the retail environment. We're not there quite yet, but we will be very soon. And so that's a very exciting piece for Horus, to be able to offer not just the reticles and the scopes, but really technology. I mean, we're a technology-forward company.
Well, let me ask you a favor. Shaq, would you be willing to put on the headset, and Todd, would you walk us through what he's doing?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to show you some of the advantages of not only the drop-down gridded reticle, the trimmer reticle, the wind dots, how to bracket wind. So we're just going to quickly kind of run through the different applications of how to use this reticle. So initially, Shaq's getting set up. He's got to get the system going now. The accelerometer here in the system is a little touchy. All right, so you're going to see a little bit of movement with the reticle. So right now you can see it says hold 1.3 mils, and this is 17-mile-an-hour wind. So what that means, every wind dot for this caliber setup is actually 4 mile an hour. That's one of the big advantages of this system. So we're going to show you a second shot correction. So we're just going to hold crosshair. He's actually going to miss this, but we're going to show you where it actually hit on target. So right now, if you look, he hit right about this point here. So it's about 16 mile an hour, and he hit it. This is 1 mil, about 1.5. So now he's just going to go back, replace that on the target, exactly where it hit on the reticle, and send the next shot. Perfect second shot correction every time, as long as you did your job on the first shot. Wherever it hits the reticle or hits in the reticle, you can very quickly place that back on the target and pull the trigger. Now this is 18 mile an hour, so what we're going to do, we're going to hold 2 mils. We focus on the major mill line, so we're going to be up here on the 2 mil line. Wind's 18 mile an hour coming this way, so we push the main crosshair into the wind. 18 is 4.5 wind knots. So we're focusing on the 2 mil line, letting it drop that 0.2 more mils into the target. Perfect shot again. But this is one of the huge benefits of this reticle, is how quick and easy it is to make that wind call. Now we're going to show you something else right here. So Shaq, it says hold 3 mils. Give me 3 mils on the left edge of the white. So once he gives me 3 mils on the left edge, what this reticle does, you can actually see the wind on the target, how much wind you can get away with. So at 3 mils, we have nearly 10 miles an hour worth of wind that we know we're going to hit with. So we know wind's blowing left to right. So if I just place 1 wind dot on the left edge, that's going to place it. Go ahead, 1 wind dot on the left edge, and right about there, go ahead and pull the trigger. So we knew that it was going to be good anywhere between 4 and 12 mile an hour, or really nearly 14 mile an hour right there. All right, so this is one of the huge advantages of the reticle, is it makes wind calling easy for everybody. And this is not a ballistic reticle, but what we've done by having the time of flight wind deflection points, that's what the wind dots are really called in science. So really, what makes this so easy is you can calibrate it to your ballistic combination. So it works on a 50 cal, it works on a 22. You just have to calibrate it. And you calibrate it by going down to the 4 mil line, going to the second dot, which is 0.95 mils, turn off your spin drift, change your wind until you get as close as you can to 0.95. That would be the second dot. We just cut it in half, and now you've calibrated the system so for your ballistic combination. So it's as accurate, it's just like it was made for your setup. So here we go again, 5.5 mils. Jump up 5.5 mils. We need to have 1.5 wind dots for 6 miles an hour. That's set up perfect there. Easy day. So as you can see, it's a very simple tool. The VR game is awesome because you can actually learn how to use the system in your house, not spending time and money, but the main thing is it shows you how easy it is to use the system.
Todd, thank you so much for allowing us to see this great technology, and I can't wait until this actually becomes part of the consumer profile.
And where are you at in Idaho?
We're in McCall.
In McCall, that's right. So give me your card when we fly. And we fly the backcountry all the time. We love Idaho. I want to move there. So give me your card and we'll have lunch sometime when we come in and fill up.
That'd be great. We'd love to have you on the show.
That'd be
live
awesome.
On Fridays. All right.
Perfect.
Great. Thank you.
All right.
Good shooting, Shaq.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. This is Damon Johnson signing off with Morning McCall. Have a great day.